Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs and the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. Let's go and start by mapping out the current range. As you know, this still is the higher low from the previous lows. Get consolidated, seller step back in. Once it made this high, this is the high of the range. Then we started breaking structure to the downside, and price continued to make lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, consolidated in here. Now it's back within this area of consolidation. This is where price is now as it continues to trend back down toward the downside. Internally bearish while string structure is bullish. There is liquidity sitting on these lows. Looking to see if momentum can continue to pick up on the DXY. If that continues to push higher, then this will continue to push lower and possibly take out this area of support, take out the liquidity sitting under these lows, and then form possibly another lower high from these highs, from these lower highs. Trying to see if it does break out past this area and continue its internal down swing. GBP USD, let's go and map out the current range. Continues in the same way as Euro. It made a high off of these lows. This was the area of consolidation. Now price is at this resistance. It consolidated here. Once buyers step back in, this V-shaped recovery took out this supply area. But of course, this was just consolidation, like I just said, with this area being support, which price is breaking down under it now. This was one of the more bearish pairs. Like I said, this is the higher low from the previous lows. You can see this can be taken out, which will make this the lower high from these highs, and it's also the lower high from the highs. It does continue to break down. Looking to see, take any opportunity to sell back to lower prices. So I'll consider this, at least on this 4-hour chart, bearish, because internally it's bearish. Waiting to see if the swing structure can break down. Bearish. DXY, if we take a look at this, as I was saying yesterday, swing structure bearish, but this is all consolidation, with this being support and this being resistance. Prices step back into this area and it's going toward this resistance. If it does break out past this, and I'll expect it to continue, possibly make another higher low from these lows. So higher low, higher low. Internally bullish off of this sweep of liquidity. Higher low. If it does continue to break out past it, I'm expected to form another higher low and then target the highs of this overall range. Like I said, swing structure bearish, internal structure bullish. Waiting to see if there is an opportunity to buy once it does show momentum and see that it is going to target these highs of this overall range, but it has to break past the area of resistance first. AUD USD, let's go map out the current range. This 4-hour chart, of course, we know seller step back in, sort of breaking straight to the downside, but really it was just a retracement back down, discount of this overall bullish swing structure. Then prices came back, broke fractal structures to the upside, formed this area of resistance, but it only has been consolidating sideways for now. Waiting to see if there's any type of momentum that can pick up. Right now it's at the bottom of this area of consolidation, at the bottom of this support area. Maybe possibly a good time to buy if momentum can pick up, or if you are a range trader. So at the bottom of this support area of consolidation, I'm looking for ultimately for any type of momentum to pick up to show that this is a higher low than these lows, and then for the high of the overall range to be targeted. NZD USD, let's go map out the current range. As you know, this also bearish swing structure had a big impulse down, formed this area of consolidation, this area of supply, came back down, and made these lows, and then buyers step back in, started to consolidate just like AUD consolidated sideways as it continued to break past this area of support, but I think it already has broken out of this area of support, this supply area. Price is under that area now. So looking at to see momentum continue to pick up, break past this area of, it's an area of support for this area of consolidation. See if price can go ahead and target these lows, take out the liquidity sitting under these lows. But I was waiting to see if it can retrace it a little bit more to either this area of supply, or looks like it did tap into the area of supply, or retrace back into premium before making this move back down. But if momentum continues to pick up, then it could be a good time to buy once it does break past out of this area of consolidation that it's in right now. GBP AUD, let's go map out the current range. And price continues this bearish swing structure as it's internally still bearishly consolidated here, but of course this is lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and it continued to break structure on the downside. But I was saying this is all just an area of consolidation. It did kind of sweep here, but this area is the support that was formed for this entire area of consolidation. Looks like it continues to push down. I want to see momentum pick up and break past these lows, and then make another retracement in order to take any type of opportunity to sell. Right now, still just choppy. You notice breaking structure to the downside, no real momentum pushing it. Also waiting to see if momentum can pick up. Like I said, just waiting to see if it can go ahead and target these lows, and then give it an opportunity for sell. GBP NZD, let's go map out the current range. It's just the overall swing structure range, not necessarily on the 4-hour chart. Like I've been saying, this did after these buyers step back in, form this higher low from these lows. Of course, started to take out all these highs, make this another higher low. It started to target the lower high of this overall structure. And we see corrective structure, a retracement back down. Did break structure to the downside, but just waiting to see if this is going to form another higher low from these lows. Starting a fractal break fractal structure to the upside. Waiting to see if any momentum can pick up in order to target the highs of the overall range. Like I said, this is just the overall swing structure. If you look at the 4-hour chart, I'll consider this more of the localized structure. Prices didn't come back down into discount, but it did get into this area to sell before the buy, which is the demand area. But waiting to see if momentum can pick up to target the lower high of this overall range. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.